bud, bud. Bing, bing, bud, bud. Go get him out. What's that little dude? Bing, bing, bud, bud. You know what I mean? What they gotta do? Bud, bud, bud. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzzing, 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 I'm buzzing, buzzing, dude. Little boobies. Yeah, boobies, my boy. Boobies, my boy. Oh, my boy. Hey, boobies. Boobies, boobies, boobies. Oh, yeah. Boobies. Bud. Damn, bud. That's just good. There's somebody in. Hold on. Oh. Hi, fuck, bitch. Burn it up and I shoot. I don't even know, but I got nothing to lose. And they take on the gold crazy. Shit. What the fuck?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today it's an AFC North matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns.
This dude gotta go crazy.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Cleveland. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone.
That was a kick, my boy.
At the 21-yard line, so a net negative there.
Yeah, Bubby. That is good, Bubbies. Appreciate it. Good Bubbies. Hello, what's up?
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Up past the 25 to the 26.
Chubby.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Watson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal. They only needed a little bit, and they got a lot. A great job just grabbing the football away from the defender there.
And remember, it was 3rd and short, so the defensive front played.
And he's in. Touchdown. Nick Chubb punching it from the yard away. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon.
That's some shit, boy.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
That was that shit, boy.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result.
You know what I mean? Yeah, boy. No.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Jackson forced out to his left. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Now it's Jackson. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Eluding the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Swings this out for Hunt. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 43. Again, it's Watson. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 6-0 our score after 1. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 2nd and 11. Watson looks to throw again. This complete to David Bell. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
To the air yet again, Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way,
and down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Tyus Bowser blowing that play up.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. A give running right is Chubb. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal. Now Watson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Tyus Bowser, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 4th down, Watson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Browns. Deshaun Watson on target to David Njoku. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think if they missed it here, only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side could ultimately beat you if they score twice.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a second down and 6. Watson off play action. Steps away. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Now it's Watson. A bootleg. Rolling to his left. That is caught left side by Bryant. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. From just shy of midfield, Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
57 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ball game. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the counter, it's Edwards. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Dobbins. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
2nd down and goal. Jackson being chased out left. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are back within a score. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw here is incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Browns drive about to get started. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson. It's caught. Cooper. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tyus Bowser able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage were so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Jackson on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Grant Delpit able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 45 yards. And the Ravens have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Patrick Queen, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, and the pressure gets to him again. Patrick Queen dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. Here's Watson. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson. And CD, that one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise. With Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in the season as the top running backs in the league.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Watson now to throw. Buying time to his left. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a...
So many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. baby, show you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet. Yeah, this colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love. They gon' eat it up and swallow me. I'm from the ghetto, baby. Seen bodies in the street before I could tweet. I came from nothing. I turned a mustard seed into $1 million in the discussion. Had a TED talk with the higher me, show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really me. Popping shows in New Zealand, boy, you is not eating, man. We do not play in the same league. I gave my mama some racks and she asked me if I'm selling. I said, mama, please. If I was, do you think I'd let you know? Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. This is God-given, so I thank her as I go. This gon' sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing that with me. Yeah, crazy thing that with me. Yeah, God power from my head to my feet. Yeah, run up on me, maybe, so you gon' see. Yeah. I did not chase, I just attract. What you put in, you get back. I'm screaming Campbell, then still hit the dance and wherever I'm at. Feel like a champion, mamba mentality. I am the masterpiece, life is the crap. Deep love me and I can't resist it, but I'm only guilty of slipping too fast. Life is by legacy, what lies ahead of me, helping to get peace with this past. Little bitty regular that I pack, 007 before you react. Don't think twice, my only advice for my granddad before he passed. Look to the stars, look at the sky at night. Tell me that heaven ain't black on everything I love. Try not to brag till you bring it up. Tunnel vision, block opinions, and I could give but think of us. Duck, jab, hooks in it through the roof with an uppercut. Tell the truth, shut the devil up. In the booth, I'm untouchable. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and themselves. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Right to the air is Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. From the 40 now on second down. Jackson, a slant route caught by Bateman. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They'll throw on first down with Jackson on the move to his left. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson on the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
2 This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Call it a loss of 16 there. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and about a mile here. Jackson now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Open man is Duvernay. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 28 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. To throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. From the gun, it's Jackson.
And he'll go right back to Andrews.